Ads are starting. Time for a break, and Dylan will continue the conversation after the ads are over. Thank you for your patience and stream support.
And there was much rejoicing.
Welcome on in, Jay. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna just give her a bit of a start. Ooh! Yay! Yay! Welcome in. Thank you very much for hanging out. We're gonna have a bit of a weird discussion here, but I'm gonna let the ads finish for most of this first, and we'll just get some of this stuff going. I'm just opening up a new browser on my screen, and I want to see. There we go. Okay, perfect. I've got two different browsers going, and so I wanted to just move one of them to the screen we're dealing with. In Central. Okay. Live. Ooh, that's awful. Okay, heads up. We're doing some browser stuff today, just so you know. All right, so we're just going to jump right on into it. Cross our fingers that this will look okay. But I'm squirreling really, really hard today on the reboot project that I was talking about a while back. So let me just, I want to switch sounds though, because I'm kind of in the mood for that Summertime Sun collection that we were playing with last week. So let me just see if I can find a half decent song to start on. There's the one I started with that I liked. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to pause the current music and hopefully switch over to this one. There we go. It's like soul kind of stuff. Okay. Back to this chaos. You can see most of what's going on. All right. So we got about 34 moments of 34 seconds. Ugh. Deep breath. I'm going to start with a quick sip of tea here, just so you guys are aware.
Thank you for the 38 long months of
I
subscribing, fantastic Sherlock Fox.
I swear, someday I will fix the volume on that so that it doesn't pick up on the mics. Someday. You know, the mythical someday TM, right? Let's move the water behind the tea. There we go. All right. And I bet you the songs are picking up, so I'm just going to turn down my volume on that. There, I can hear it, but it's not as likely to interrupt the stream because I didn't feel like putting in monitoring headphones today. Okay, so long story made short. Oops, am I still seeing? Yeah. Or my text didn't, or my chat didn't scroll properly. Okay. So what I'm squirreling on today really hard is more of that reboot project. So I'm looking at actually jumping in and trying to find a good seed that we can use for mainframe. Now, the difficulty I just realized is by doing the research I did so far in well, for one, it was on my mobile device, but two, it was with a different logged in profile that I need to figure out where we were. Like as in open a bunch of this stuff on my other computer. I think it really matters which profile I use, so give me just a quick second to, I'm just gonna shut down the display that you guys are seeing temporarily, just so that I can not totally dox myself, you know. We'll be back in just a second. Okay, so let's close that browser and open up the original one. Think I can get my history off this? Oh, nope, wrong one. It opens the last open profile. Great. This one I want to go to. I mean, really, I've semi-doxed myself before, so it's not a huge surprise, but let's go to a new window. think we'll be okay with this. We'll cross our fingers. So to those who just came in from the ads, thank you very much. Also, thank you very much, Fantastic Sherlock Fox, for your many long months of subscription, which is actually not the Prime tier. That's going elsewhere. And so this is actually real money. So he puts that out and then we get part of it back, of course, because of the way the subscription model works at Twitch. So where am I? I want to look at my history to see if I can find it from... oh, well, that's fine. We're going to get that. Okay. So let's see if I can pull... wow. Okay. I guess we'll do it this way. That one. And we'll take another... can I open history in another tab? Do history. Can I just... history. Your devices. Yes, you can, but... let's see, can I do this way? Other devices. There we go. All right. I know I've doxed myself before. There's my real first name. But suffice to say that the place... I was opening a lot of seeds and things, getting very, very squirreled today. So we're going to look at trying to find a good home, in quotes, to work with on a new episode? World? Yeah, world. That's it. And we'll go with tea and stuff as we go. I had a very bizarrely plastic sense of time today, which is part of why I'm an hour behind. I woke up an hour earlier than I needed to. And I thought, well, this is great. We'll just, we'll maybe get a little bit of folding done in here. I'm going to grab the seed thing. We'll get this, bing, bang, boom, we're going. Yeah. I watched a video yesterday. This is related, but I watched a video yesterday related to... why is that? Oh, 34 minutes. Okay. So I'm looking at different directions. My phone's gone all over the place, so it's not in the same sorting on the screen I'm looking at for history than compared to what I wanted. Let's go... I'm trying to figure out what I was doing today. Seed map. Okay, we need that. Let's open seed map, and then we're going to open... Principal office is huge, huge, huge. I think I figured that part out. Facebook, that's scales. I think our seats I've got 128. Okay, let's try this one. That one. And yeah. That should do the trick. So what we're looking for, I'm going to throw the seed map way down in the corner. What we're looking for is a good seed where we can build a very, very large version of a city based on the shape of a spin hard drive. So we've talked about this before. I'm basing it a little bit. Thank you. Thank you very, very much for that. The reason I'm thinking about doing this as a semi-forever world, looking at... where am I here? Oh, oops, that's not going to help. Source. Try that. Okay. Any better? Yes. So, I'm looking at building a very large world. We talked about reboot and mainframe and so on and so forth. Where is my reference again? I had it. There's Andrea. Reboot characters. I don't know. I might just be better off to search for it originally. Suffice to say, city is huge. And so I wanted to take a look at doing that myself. I think this one kind of shows what I was getting at. So, oh, no, that's not it. But, right here, history. Okay, suffice to say, it's huge. Where am I? Let's just look it up. Okay, so we've got reboot mainframe. frame. There we go. This is what I wanted. This. There we go. So this sort of city, can I make this big? I wanted the picture, but that'll do. There we go. So this sort of city is huge. Okay. We're talking about very, very large sectors. Okay. There's 6 of them. The concept is based off of a hard drive. And it should theoretically work well-ish in Minecraft. This looks kind of like Minecraft, so I might just leave that one be. But I'm looking for a seed I can do that with. Now, the notion of hard to see here, actually, even on the scale I've got. But the notion of an incoming game is part of where I'm thinking this could be Forever World. We'll go into that one in just a second, but I've talked about a lot of this on a stream before, so I'm not going to take you guys through all of it from scratch. But I want to see if I can find the Imgur stuff. Yes, I don't even know how to pronounce this. So this is one version of a principal office, which is the central dot in the middle of the city. Now, this one is smaller than I would actually want to build, which is kind of sad. And this one was done many, many years ago. So, Oswin, you can just go away. Where's the other one I'm looking at? Build this one. Might be this one. This one's a bit. Nope, that's the other crummy one. There's a third one I was looking at. It's from Reddit. That's the original. Okay. There's one I saw that's just this morning where they're closer to the scale I'm looking at. Let's see. Reboot filled. I think it's this one. Okay, well, anyways, what we're looking at, there's one I was looking at earlier today that had, I think it's this one. Nope, that's the one that had no pictures. Okay, anyway, the point being, it's huge, very, very big. So what I'm looking for, somebody wants to know what the correct scale is for mainframe city. Now, if we were to do this out to one, this is the sort of space you're seeing from inside Dot's Diner. There's the principal office. It's fairly close, but it's big. Let's see, do they have summarized by AI? Okay, well, I don't want that. Let's see, do we have the one that has the pictures? Nope. Okay, well, great. There's Dot at a later part of the series. I didn't even know that was there. That's interesting. This is what a binome looks like. So these are the majority of the citizens in the city. And this is part of why, like, they're all ones and zeros. So this is a version of the one type of binome. So this is part of why I think I could probably do something like this Minecraft-y. And we'll figure out how to do the arms and stuff with other items and props. And yeah, I'm not seeing the scale thing, the map I was looking at. There was one picture that was really appealing, but that's okay. We'll figure that out. So this picture, oh no, come on. Back. Okay, well, anyways, I'm not seeing what I'm looking for, but somebody had actually scaled it out and I'll have to dig it out later. There is, it's funny when you find something on your phone, you can't see it when you go to look for it later. But we'll jump back to the rest of it. So this is the principal office jazz. What I'm looking for then is a large seed that I can build a large space on, right? So Minecraft seeds, we've got some of them, people are digging up good seeds to build on. And one of the ones I'm looking at, where was it here? No, not that. Okay, so this one says perfect building seed. And it's got a lot of big flat spaces to build on for the village. But the thing is, I'd have to dig out a whole lot of that, which I still will have to dig out anyways. A ton. So I'm not as keen on that. What I'm thinking about, there's another one that that particular post had where...
J1976 says, I cannot show what you're looking at, Delen.
Oh, geez. Let's try that. Do you think that would help? Thanks very much, Jay. My brain just went out to the lunch today. Okay, so suffice to say, and I'm talking about all kinds of things. So this principal office is smaller than I want to build. This is another take on it, and it's still smaller than I want to build. And these are very, very old. Like this is 2011. So I was hoping to use this one as a bit of a template potentially for gauging scale of the city. This one's closer than to what I was looking at, because this one, you can actually sort of guess how many blocks things are. So it's a small version, and I'm thinking of going nuts on this one. And the part of the reason for that is that then I can actually make it into a bigger world. So yeah, this is like a forever project. But let's see, I have the one I was looking at earlier. Nope, I don't think I do. Let's see, images. Just trying to see if I can find it quickly. No, that's the wiki. So that will do. And I wanted the Minecraft one. This one, no. Making this base, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so there's a YouTube video of somebody else trying to do the same thing as well. Anyhow, there was I can't seem to see the pictures I was looking at earlier, which is really sort of bizarre. I think this is the closest one, actually. Which is 4 directions rather than 6. Let's see if this will work. Not a new tab. Yeah, okay, this is closer. So there's actually 6 sections to this, and they've only done 4 here, just because Minecraft being Minecraft. But what we're looking at is trying to put that as the central piece. This is the central office. This would be the central office of the city, right? And so we're talking big because that, and here's an overhead view. Okay, so Minecraft makes it difficult to do this. Is about, I think somebody said about 23-ish degrees if you sort of do your math. I'm not quite right. I don't think I'm going to do 100% scale, because 100% scale, you saw the binomes we talked about earlier. This is a 3 block high binome to the central section of the central office. So if I did it full scale, the central office would be so massive I couldn't build it in Minecraft. Even with a build height of 320 and then down to -64, it's just not possible. I want to make it pretty big, but I mean, that's the central section in the middle of the city. And the middle of the city, I mean, this is the dot in the center there, right? So we're talking back here in the center of that. Right in the middle is that other piece that we just looked at. Where's it here? This one. So yeah, it's a little ridiculous. And I can't remember quite why there's the double bowl in this section. There was a reason for it, but I can't remember what it was. So I may actually just skip the double bowl and go single. But yeah, so that scale gets you, yeah, that scale to this different angle is silly. I'd love to do it, but it's silly. Like if this, let's see, can I zoom in? Oh, come on. Let's see, open image. Can I open that in a new tab? Okay, can I zoom in? There we go. So even if, see, I'm just going to guess this. Got about, this is a 1 block Minecraft thing. Oops, not there. So if this dude is about 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks high, so it'd be taller than a player. That's part of the problem right there. Because I want the player to be even taller than that. So we're going to have to sort of shuffle that around, right? So even if each of these guys was only, say, 1 block wide, grand total, or I have a stick, like a piece of cactus, then this door at the back is at least, say, I'll go minor, let's downscale it. So let's say 1 block here. We've got 1 block across the middle, 1 block here. So it's 5 blocks wide. And then up top, that looks at least double the height. So we're getting 10 there. And that's just the doorway for 10 blocks here. So it gets a little stupid. But actually that scale might not be too bad. Just making these guys tiny. Now we'd end up having to use a fence post probably for these guys. And I don't know what we'd use for the circular ones. It's all representative, so we'll see. But the point that I'm trying to get to, roundabout way, is whatever world we use, we are like trouble for the size of the city. But you can see it's an income, what do you call it? A good forever world thing. Reboot incoming game. Okay, so the whole thing I wanted to point out with the games, we're going to show a very short clip, I believe, of YouTube. It's 21 seconds, so I'll probably get in trouble for it, just so everybody knows. But let's just watch this piece. I think the sound will come through. If it doesn't, it's not important. All it is computer sound that says something like, warning, incoming game. Okay. So we see the games drop down from the top, and there's our character, one of our characters. He's going to try and scramble to get himself in. Oh, and he didn't make it. Nope, he did. He got in under the game. So they take over the city. Now, given the scale of the city that we're working with, then we can actually have other worlds that I have done, or parts that we've done. So builds, bases and stuff from, say, Dadcraft previous seasons, or stuff I've done with the family, or something similar like that, in the game cubes. And that allows me to have a completely non-related subworld, in a way, inside the mainframe. And that allows it to be sort of an ongoing forever project on the main city. And then when I get bored, I can pick a chunk or pick somewhere and just put a game in of whatever other theme I like. So one of the things that we can do is for villages and stuff that we run across along the way, I can turn those into, later on, into like, basically use the villagers as the binomes. So I might even just reskin them. And then, so I can reskin them, and then we can have them in themes for various games or regions or something else along those lines, or I can keep them city binome related. So we'll just have to see what I end up doing with that. But for now, it's now for default sake, for transparency, I guess. I don't think I need, I'm going to need that for later. Let's go and pick a seed and start to see what do we have available. So with the seed map business, it's best Minecraft seed, reboot mainframe. Okay, I'm just going to sort these a little bit, just so I can group stuff. Let's see, how do I'm trying to remember how I create a group. Shift these. Oh, I can't remember how to do that. I just did it, and I can't remember now. Where am I? Okay. Here we go. Create new tab group. Aha! There we go. Okay, I'm going to call this reboot. Yeah. Reboot Minecraft. There we go. Okay, and what color do I want to make this? I normally have streaming in purple. Do I care? It doesn't really matter, so that's fine. Okay, so then we've got groups. Let's move this down here, and we'll just throw the principal office in there, and now I can close this. Minecraft in the group. Then just throw this stuff in. I don't think I need that particular picture. I can zoom it elsewhere. So more research. Hello. That one. There we go. There we go. Now, out of the way. All right, so this one is fairly standard. People have seen this chunk base before. What I was thinking of doing is taking a look at a couple of the seeds that I had recommended for best this or that kind of thing, and see what's available nearby via chunk base, and that will help me figure out what I'm going to do. So one of the things I looked at was this. There's this one here. They suggest all biomes near spawn. There's a whole ton of different biomes to be able to get access to, and that looked pretty neat. But then the question becomes, is there a great place to build, or at least start this world before I swallow up the starting zone? And it's so it's every biome within 1,000 meters of the original spawn point. So in that case, if I was to throw that in the seed map thing, paste, and go from here. Okay, so then what do we see here? Can I make this bigger? I don't want to make it full width, which is kind of annoying. No. Okay. It's a bit disappointing, but that's okay, I guess. Seed map. So if we were to, I'm going to try and zoom this page. 200%, why not? There, that'll work for now. Okay, so on this page, from the basic one we've got, there's the spawn point, which should probably be 0, 0, I think. And drag this back, where it is approximately 0, 0. Here, I really wish I didn't have ads. Okay, so we've got that. We've got a portal nearby, which I don't really want, but that's okay. Villages. There's one. What else have we got that could be annoying? That's spawners. Why are they brown? I don't remember what the brown means. Off on whatever brown. I think it's highlighted, but I'm not sure what that means. Anyways, I guess we'll go with that. I wanted to know these. Yeah, that's not ideal. So these railroad tracks are mine shafts. So building right at spawn as our central spot is not going to be a whole heck of a lot of fun from my point of view. That said, it's not impossible, but I'm really not keen on this train of spots. That's okay, you know, like it happens. Let's just turn on, just so I'm aware of where we are. Let's go grid lines. Oh, I can expand. Aha. Duh. I go zoom back to 100%. And then we can zoom ourselves in here. I think, maybe. So up here, that's where our spawn point was. So if I look at that, it doesn't tell me what the biome ocean. Okay, so I'm seeing the tiny behind me in the bottom right corner. You'll be able to see it says biome ocean. So for temporary purposes, I'm going to move me because why not? Why not? Hello? Face cam? Thank you. Go this way. So you're still going to see me looking in the wrong direction, but that's life. All right. I guess I could flip my shirt. Whatever. Okay, so we've got these things. We've got some ocean nearby. There's a lot of that to clear out if I was to build there. The desert looks huge. I could build there. And then we're not that far from other things. Let's see what else we got. I'm not seeing much for villages, though, for starter points. got one on that side. That's about 600 blocks out. What else have we got? So it's reasonable nearby. Swamps, beaches. What is this? Mushroom fields. Ooh. And that could be a fun place to start. So we need to dig, right? So big, flat, diggable. I'm not seeing a ton. Ah, now that looks promising. Still sort of within range of a lot of different biomes. This one through here. What is this weird stuff? Meadows? Most of this is plains. I could dig out the plains. And then this is forest. Okay. Got a big space, beach. We don't seem to have a lot for mine shafts in the way, which is handy. There's a trial chamber zone in there somewhere. And a few zombie spawnery type things. That's not too bad. Now, it may not turn out exactly the way we see, because I haven't actually loaded that up. But that's actually a possibility. Now, we're 1,000 blocks out from spawn, so it'd be quite the trek to get there. But I think it's doable. And it'd be on the 0 line. How convenient. Right, 0 on the X. And then the center of this is roughly... Yeah, if we're to center everything so that I can build out from there. Yeah, so the center is roughly 1,250 blocks out. And then I would probably live over here, which is another 125 blocks to the side. But if I'm digging a hole, that's not bad. And then I can hopefully rescue those villagers, breed them up, whatever, and populate the place. So maybe that's a possibility. Okay, let's try that, and we'll see where we get with it. Yeah. Let's see where we go with this one. Okay, so that was... Oops. I'm just going to go back up here. Tiny text. Just crazy screen resolution. Let's see what else. Is there anything troublesome? What's this? Maybe I'm going to change it so I can see the labels. Stronghold? Okay, I don't really care. Monument? Ocean Monument. Don't really care. Outpost is probably worth turning on just so I can see if there's trouble in the zone I'm looking at. It's plain, so not too big a deal. Ore veins would be nice to know. And maybe geodes? Oh, Geode City. Nice. Lava pools are trouble, but that's fine. And where are we? Caves? Ravines, I probably don't care. Turn them on. Okay. So I think that's all the stuff that would affect the zone I'm looking at. Let's see if I can get back down there. So yeah, there's a zombie thing almost where I wanted to build, but that's okay. 100 blocks. So we've got an amethyst thing we're going to run into. So these two I'll have to remove. That one's got a ravine over there. That's not bad, actually. And then it'll be a while till I run into underground lava. But what's this? Caves. It's funny, some of the caves are full, some of the caves are not, so I'm not sure what that means. Oh, a lava flooded cave. Okay, never dig straight down. You think? And then this one says, yeah, it's a lava flooded cave. And this ravine, do you have any comments? No. Okay, so really it's the don't dig down. That's kind of cute, actually. Possible dungeon spider. What's this one say? Possible dungeon zombies. It may not actually even be there. So this actually could be a good thing. I think I like this, so we're going to go with this one because there's enough stuff. It's big through here, but there's enough stuff relatively close by that I could probably pick up the other supplies without having to go all over Heaven's Half Acre, particularly if I explore around the outside of this zone. Now, that's not necessarily great in terms of the reboot reference, because all out the rest of it should theoretically be ocean. But honestly, by the time I figure out how big this puppy's going to be, who knows where we're going to get to on the map. The big key is completed. I don't know what completed has to do with it. I'm going to click on this one to make it easy to see. And I have to find spawn again, which is quite a ways up. So we may not actually start where we want to start. There might be other options. Yeah, spawn's way over here. So I mean, another thing I could do is build, that's a growth pine taiga. I'd have to dig out a ton of stuff there. I don't see a super close village either. That's not ideal. It's closer to the ocean if I want the ocean effect. I'd still have to boat villagers over if I wanted to start on the Mushroom Island, and digging it out, it's not ideal. I think we may still go with this one, but I'm gonna have to travel that 1,000 blocks or 1,200 blocks south. That's okay. The nice part about it being, what's the word? My world, is I can change where world spawn is. It doesn't change the coordinates, but I can change where world spawn is, such that if things go south, I can actually make sure I world spawn where I want to. Okay, so suffice to say, I think that's where we're going. Let's see what the route is like. That's not bad. And I know I'd want to be down there, but I may have to derail. Geez, there's not much for villages between spawn and where I want to go, is there? Lovely. Okay, well, I guess we're going to find sheep, maybe? Poor sheep. And just barrel on through as much as we can. Yeah, I guess that's it. And this is the target for now. Assuming it's still there. Because it might not be. Okay, so I'm going to write this down. A piece of paper, actually, because I might need it later. It's blank. Blank enough. Okay, so we've got target village. Should be X144. Dead 1,152. That's a lot of blocks. All right. Let's hope I don't end up dying and back at spawn. If I can find something in between, that'd be ideal, but oh well. Such is life. Right? Okay, so yeah. Guess we better get to it. Unless, there's an unless. Unless, where is, that the all biomes near spawn. They had a building one here they thought was good for big and flat. And I'm trying to see if, good for building, where is it here? Under my nose. Perfect building seed. There's a village at 144, 144. For a seed that offers building locations and survivability right at spawn. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Okay. Seed map. I think it's probably the same program, so I will need to just paste it in over top rather than copying another one. Okay, so where are we here? What do we see? Ah, whoops. That's no good. Let's try this. Fresh again. Okay, so scroll. I have to scroll in a smart method this time. 800, 0. I see 0 at the top for X. Where is 0 for Z? 0 for Z. Okay. That's not bad, but there's no village. Lots of big open space there. And this is, oops. Plains, forest. Okay, so lots of forest. That's not as ideal. With birch forest, okay. There's another one here. That's a big flat building area, but it's, as you can see in the picture, big flat up top building area. And if I'm going to be digging down for a bowl underneath, then there's a whole mess of digging down to do. I mean, it saves me from digging down a mountain, I suppose, but this looks like it's built up as opposed to down. Let's see. Okay, so we want, what was I looking for? I was looking for Minecraft Java seed dig out for large build. Why not? Sounds dumb, but yeah. Give me a good seed to build and still have good flat seed for building. 2024. Yeah, rock paper shotgun is what we were looking at already. Did in Minecraft, and that's not necessarily recent? Okay. Bedrock in that one. Wow. This one says, not too many large mountains. Seems to have a lot of flat land to build, still being close to different types of resources without having to spend 2 business days going up and down different mountains to get somewhere. Makes sense. There's a bunch of different... Whoa. Ooh. Never seen that page before. Okay. That's cool. So that's not bad. Nope. Too much water. I've never seen that one, so let's take this seed, just for curiosity's sake. This is not what I wanted. I wanted the other one. The one where I said I think I liked it. This one? Nope. This one. Not for building. I wanted the every biome thing nearby. Let's go back to the top and find that. Tiny ocean. All biomes. There we go. This one. That's one I liked better. And I want to see what happens if I chuck it in this app. Which Java do we have? Latest. Nice. Okay, so that was where I started. Map settings, what do we find? Terrain, contour, biomes. Sure, throw that. Binary coordinates? No thank you. Snap zoom level, floating tooltip. Markers, that's what I want. Okay, so villages, I want to show mine shafts. And what was I looking for? Seed maps. Okay, treasure is helpful, but I don't really care, so I'll pull that. Oh, that's not what I wanted anyways. That's what I was looking at when we started, I believe. 0, 0. Here. Phone's over there. Okay. I think that's the one we wanted. Like thousands of blocks to get down anywhere. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, 144, 1152. Now over here. Oops. Okay. Geodes are nice. Let's see what we've got. So we don't want buried treasure, trail ruins, ocean monument, igloos, swamps, trail chambers. I'll turn that on just because it's annoying. Outpost. Portals. Geodes, I guess, just because it's stuff we run into. Biomes. Highlight selected biomes. Let's go with Plains category. That's a concern. Let's put that in there. Stone and lush, I don't really care, but let's go like that. I think that's probably everything I really worry about. Selected biomes? I wonder why it's selected. Highlight? What do we get? Oh! I see. Okay. There's a plains. Okay, so then if I zoom, that's where we start. Hello. There's a mine shaft here. Let's move down. Hello. 650, 700. Doesn't look evil so far. Meadows. Meadows we can handle. This one. This is where we're headed. So it's across the river. That part's on a hill, but the rest of it's relatively flat. Okay. I think I can handle this one. Don't want to caves biomes. Let's turn off this one. Yeah, okay, that should hopefully do the trick. Map settings.
Hello there.
Hello there, B Silver Bee. How are you doing? Yeah, you're welcome to lurk, no problem. I am very, very spacey. I squirreled, and I'm finally picking a seed and just sort of jumping to it. I'm just trying to think of a family-friendly phrase for it, and I can't seem to think of a family-friendly phrase for what I was trying to say. So what I was going to do is we're going to pick a seed and try and get to the target locale and see what we can do to start laying out a dig, I guess, for a very, very ridiculously large city. Ridiculously large. And I don't know exactly how big the principal office is going to be, so while I start that, then what I'll probably do is make a circle, dig it, and then if the circle's not big enough, then we'll go out and out and out and so on. Because I don't want to make the circle just the same size as the building. Of course, it's got to be wider than that because it's got the bridges coming off the outside. And I'm hoping, I'm hoping that it will make sense when I get there. Hoping. Cross my fingers. Yeah. Okay, so biomes. This is plain old plains. Right? Yes. Okay, so that one and that one. Oh, okay, that's fine. Alright, so then what other map markers do we have? Let's just select all, just so we have some idea what level of chaos we've got on the way. Between here and this is my target. That's kind of cool. It's got the copy the teleport. So, I mean, it's my world. I could teleport there. The thing, if you do that, though, is I get no experience of what's going on the way by. This. Trail chamber. Okay. So that's going to be the target. 144, 1152. On the way, we will see. Come on. How much? I guess that's good. There's trees, but that's about it. Okay. Yeah, because it's, I mean, I could just, as I said, I could just teleport in. It feels sort of cheaty. but we get where we need to go. So let's try walking it and we'll see what happens. All right, so now, hello, there we go. We're going to minimize that, minimize that, minimize that. Create instance. We'll go with the latest, whatever it is. I will probably end up putting in my quality of life stuff, but oh, actually, that gives me an idea. Close this. Where's my vanilla set? Copy that, and we're just going to call it reboot mainframe question mark. Oh no, let's take out the question mark because it's going to be a problem later. Group is nothing. Don't keep the playtime, don't keep the saves. I mean, screenshots copied or shader packs? Maybe not. Okay, copy servers, copy mods. Okay. And we'll say, all right. Let's copying that. And we're going to boot it up, throw in the new seed, and see what we get. So hopefully we'll be able to get what we are looking for. The mods in there should hopefully be just a bunch of quality of life things that involve stuff like mini-maps. Yeah, that's the majority of the major stuff. In mini-maps, I've got some helper pieces and inventory stuff and so on. So it'll be vanilla world with helper pieces. So that it's not a modded world as such. How's that? That makes sense. And we're halfway there. Tick, 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 tick. In the meantime, while it's doing that, yeah. So I'm hoping we'll be able to figure out how big this monster needs to be, right? Because the principal office is kind of insane. I do reboot mainframe. I guess let's put one more. Oh, actually not this one. I'll pull up. What was I searching for? Reboot mainframe Minecraft. Minecraft build Minecraft. Let's try that. This one. See, everybody has done it. Okay. Principal office. I think I've seen this one. Oh, that's the one I showed you guys earlier. I'm just doing that while I'm waiting for the other one to build. So there's one where they got all 6 sections, but I'm trying to figure out how big they had to make it to do so. Okay, 500. Ooh, I can use the same map. Okay, that's a 500 block radius. Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to build the wall. I mean, I guess that person looks like they're building it rather than digging it. So I think that's going to work. This person is talking about this item. How big are they saying? They're explaining it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So 500 block radius there looks reasonable, particularly once they start getting it cleared out. Yeah. And they've got it looks like they've got a village in there as well. Not entirely sure what this person was doing. I mean, it is once again a very old system, but it helps with the math. So that's hoping that will be reasonable. But I don't know how big that makes the principal office in the center. Eight. Any other spots? Let's see how the game is doing. Oh, game is built. Okay. So one more check over here, and then I come from the net, blah, 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 to, systems and places, and that was just one shot. Nope. Okay. No good. Okay, so yeah. It seems like a few people over the years have tried to build it. I'm just gonna throw in the word in. Just see what it does. Okay, I don't see anything that seems to be looking right. Right to me. Mention forum. Found on Google Images. Last shot. So yeah, this is the sort of thing I'm looking at. Somebody's definitely put a lot of work into Dot's Diner on that one. And this would be the tour for Megabyte. So these are the sorts of builds I might do in a Dadcraft season, and then I could actually copy it and paste it into this world afterwards. And there's no easy picks. Okay, yeah, so we're back to the Facebook page I'd seen before. Okay. Then, all that to say, let's close this one. Here. And what do we get if we actually load the world? So, reboot. Reboot. I'm using. Oh. I haven't built that yet. Mods. Okay, so this has not been updated in a while. Let's start with the version of the game. Change version. 7. Okie dokie. Fabric. Change version. Newest. I don't know, it's LG, whatever it is. Intermediary mappings, okay. So, yeah, guess that's that. Mods. Let's enable all just for now. We'll see what we can get for updates. And then launch in, because it really shouldn't be that long. Skin. And it's going to fail a couple of times. It always does every time I do this. So we'll just have to see what happens. I also have some duplicate stuff going on there as well. So I don't need auth me and auto reauth excessive. So I'll turn off that one. And I think that's everything, mostly. We'll see what fails. Launch. Ads will be starting in a minute. When the ad starts, we will take a words on stream break, just so that we can do something a little different before we kick in. But hopefully we won't be here forever and a day loading everything. Processes always take forever. It's just the way the games go. But yeah, I'm curious to see how well this turns out. I'm kind of nervous because I'm not sure it's going to go great, but maybe it'll go better than I expect, right? Okay, so I'm just going to preactively get words on stream logged past the Twitch screen while you guys are seeing everything loading. Skippy. Come on, computer. Let's go. All right. A bit quiet. You got your words on stream. Hopefully your brain's still sharp. I actually was quite surprised, Jay, that you bothered to come in from holiday from where you are. I mean, you could be doing other things. Oops. Let's kill the sound on that. All right, so it's ready when we are. Where are we on the ads notice? Says it was in a minute, but it hasn't started yet. So as soon as we get the notice, it's actually doing its own thing. I'm also crossing my fingers and really hoping that we won't have as much lag on words on stream as we did last week. It was Packing to leave. No.
Ads are starting. Time for a break, and
Uh-huh.
Dylan will continue the conversation after the ads are over. Thank you for your patience and stream support.
All right, it says taking a short break. We hope this won't be laggy. Go, straight. Okay, I will keep those pieces, just because I've jumped the screens too soon. But let's start this game up and get her rolling. And as I said, hopefully it won't be as laggy as it was last week. I have no idea what happened. I really wanted to play Hogwarts on stream last week, but clearly I didn't have the settings right to be able to do so. So this week, part of the thing is I just wasn't in the mood to do modded today. Modded Minecraft. I was thinking of doing, what's the word? I was thinking of doing like a kitchen and playing around with foods and things, and then I just decided that really was not where my head was at. So I thought about playing other games instead, and nothing was really catching my attention, so I thought about going into creative and mucking around with the reboot logo. So yeah, it was not ideal. As expected, the game has crashed. But the easy why, it didn't get far enough to be able to tell me. Can I figure out? Resource packs. An issue. That's not what I'm looking for. made it to level 2. Awesome. Okay, he's mixing conflict. Sorry, I apologize for being confusing. Not bad. You guys are doing pretty good here. let's hope that we can get this game going. Ooh, big letters. Wow, you guys almost aced it. Goodness gracious. Got it. Amazing, guys. I don't think we've ever had that. I'm writing that down. Seven. Today is August 5. Not bad. Okay, well, jumped us all the way up to 12. So let's see if we can handle 12, because our recent personal best was 13. So let's see if we can get through 12. Big letters. So the G is probably fake because it wouldn't take the word begin. Maybe it just doesn't like my words. That's possible too. Or just can't spell.
Hello?
One more? Ooh. Shoot. Close, so close, so close. Yay! Made it over the hump.
Hi, let's go.
Alright, let's take a look at our weather forecast today.
Today's forecast, a lot of sunshine, blue skies, marine clouds. Just a perfect day to go outside and relax. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.
Yeah, sunny days, no clouds in the sky, but
Okay, we made it past level 12. I'm impressed. Let's see if we can beat this next one. Hey there, Gary. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. The chaos, otherwise, we will get back to. I did get the game to launch. I just had a couple of mods I didn't like because there wasn't a version for the most recent game version. Hidden letter. One of those. Oops, we got that one. Well, we did not bad, actually. So, after the perfect one, we got a 13. That's not bad. So we didn't manage to complete 13, but we got past a perfect 12, so that was great. Oh, it was perfect 12, but perfect level 7, sorry. Past 12, not bad at all. I'm fairly impressed. Okay, so we got the game to start, so I will go back to live and you guys can chill. Well done, everybody. Very much so. And Jay had asked for a stretch and a posture check, which I'm sitting up as straight as I can. Click. The back is crunching and cracking. I'm going to move the face cam back to the other side so it doesn't look quite so weird to me, at least, that I'm looking off to the side. Close enough. Very good. So we've got things going. And we're going to call it Reboot Mainframe and just stick with basic defaults. We're going to go with normal for now. If we survive too easily, then I'll kick it up. But because we're going to be building, I'd rather not make it too much more difficult. Nothing fancy for the world.
Gary
There's our seed that we throw in.
1638 just redeemed biggest fan. James N8R.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Gary. I appreciate that. Yes to this, yes to that, and yes to this. Okay. More. So nothing fancy I want to mess with. I mean, we may do things like changing the weather or whatever later on. Oh, game rules. Right. Hang on a sec. I've got to find where is... Not mobs, not spawning, drops, world updates. No fire tick. No fire tick. Tick fire away from players. Those on fire and lava should be able to tick further than 8 chunks. No. We'll leave that. So no fire. Update the weather. Do the weather cycle? Yeah, sure, why not? Lava converts to source, that's very cheaty. I think that's the big one, just turn off the weather tick. Okay. There we go. Done. Then just put everything else as my own problem, right? So here we go. Yay! Alright, now we don't need to have that. Oh, maybe we do. Where'd the games? Oh. Why are you not? That works. So now we can shut off that one. There. We're back to the world that we sort of know. Sort of know and love. And we are heading towards 144 by 1152. And I'm on a tree. So first things first, that's not good. But let's start working our way towards where we need to be, I guess. Let's see, fly. Going to add a new target. Village. The group? Cancel. New waypoint, that's what I want. Village. And I'm going to set the new village to be 144, 1152-ish. Random color. Let's try, oh, home. House? Sure. The house? Random color. Let's try a new random color. Hard to see. Usually go with like a pink base of some sort. Haven't got anything pinky. Oh, it's purple. That'll do. It's not great, but it'll do. Okay, village. And then we're going to save this one. And where I'm at right now, I'm going to call spawn just for kicks. Yeah, and shape will be... That's fine. We'll go with... Leave it where it is. Okay, save that. So now we know where everything is. And we have weird behavior. Let's see, escape options. Video. Why are you being silly? And slow. We shouldn't have hit... That's really odd. Let's go back to our epidemic sound list on a slightly less hoggy application that doesn't also sound quite so 70s. Render distance, we don't need 32, that's kind of dumb. Let's go 12 and we'll sim at 8. Shadow, I don't care. Let's go 10. Okay. I think that should do the trick. Apply that. Done. Done. Yeah, that's a little more responsive. It makes things quite... I guess I can render a bit further. A little bit further. Options, video, render. Let's go 16 maybe? Still reasonable. Okay. So then that's home. Where is this one? This one. Turn. That one's on. Is it? Is it? Wait, it's sort of south, so I guess let's just get through. Whoops. Get through some trees. Come on. Okay. So, you do the usual, right? First things first. I'm gonna convert all of those. Yay, purple. Yeah, if we can find it. Purple is one of my favorite colors. I don't wear it very much, but it's definitely one of my favorite colors. So we're going to grab one of these. That'll be our multi-purpose for now. And then one of those. Multi-purpose for now. I think we're probably gonna need a boat to get there faster. I guess that's it for the moment. Feels like I'm missing something. Need stuff in a moment. Oh, I have... Don't have food, but I don't often have the opportunity to have mushrooms right at square one. Hello? And maybe I still won't. The heck? Not to mention it's a slow, very, very slow system. Get some mushrooms then, and we'll have mushroom soup to start, I suppose. Uh-oh. Well, that wasn't helpful. I really don't like leaving floating things, but I guess we might have to in this case. And you. 15 ought to do it. Because if I show up and somewhere else has not, what's the word? Not got the mushrooms, if I die and then have to come back. Oh, nice portal. Should I squirrel that way? What's this? Oak sapling. Why do I have a sapling sitting there already? That's just odd. Anything interesting between here and... Okay. Then I guess I might as well squirrel over there temporarily because there's a chance of armor. And then we'll, I guess, start heading south. And grab some mushrooms on the way? Right. You go down here. Oh. Well, okay. I guess I need another. Yeah, I know. There. Enjoy. Silly game. Yeah. An axe replace failed. Why would it fail? Oh, I put it in a slot that it can't replace from. Gotcha. Okay. I wanted to go... Where's I going? Northeast? Okay, let's just do it by boat. I haven't done like straight out, shouldn't say straight out vanilla, personal world vanilla in so long that it feels almost like this isn't my world, which it is, but yeah. Oh, let's not worry about going by the ground, by boat then. Right, those are those new bushes. See, there's a lot I haven't even played with. And I think I'm gonna have to drop the rendering distance again because don't need this much distance, but also it's a little on the laggy side because of all the mods. Ooh. Oh. Boy. Great. Grab that, of course. Sure. That's not what I usually see. All right. Guess I could just take the chest. Saves me the trouble. Chopping down a tree, you know? Right, I kind of want that gold block, but I don't think I can get it because this axe won't be good enough. This pick won't be good enough. Fiddle. Oh well. I guess that's just the way life goes. Actually, this is my world, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go here. Oh, can't go around that way. Stand right in here and go, give me a point. And I'm turning this one off. Ruined portal with gold. And we'll make it. Oh, that's a shape. Oh, let's make you like a yellow of sorts. Okay. Save, and we will turn this one off. Go. All right, now we're headed towards the village, if we can find the village. Oh, that one? Okay. I guess I should probably make the bowls before I get too far so I can actually have some food. Not that. That's not a workbench. Crafting table. Too much mod. Oh, shoot. Too much modding says. There we go. This one. It's that and that. There. Oops, I picked up leaves. Oh well. That's fine. Alright, so we're going this way maybe? Not used to not being able to see the logo through things like that. See? Get just the right angle and you can see it, but if you don't. Oh. Wait. Nope. It's not falling in the lava. I mean, I haven't gone very far, but I don't really want to start all over again already. Sorry, sheep. I like you, but I like you in bed format at the moment. Chicken. Hey, you. Sheep. Hello. 2. Chicken. I want the feathers and stuff. Hello. And you too, sir. Oh, that's convenient. All right. Go and that. I got bowls for a reason, and then I didn't actually even use them. So let's rock it. This is 7, 4. Okay. Even a wood axe is better than a gold sword. Kind of sad. I mean, I probably should grab saplings and stuff along the way, but at the moment I'm more worried about getting to the village. Oh, hey, village. Okay. So let's go southeast. So I guess I gotta get across this regardless. Ouch. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Up, up, up. This way. There we go. I'm watching this time on the corner fairly carefully for the daytime of the world. So I can, oh, and I'm jumping too much. Nope. Breakfast. No. No, no, no. Don't touch that. Where did I put my sticks? Oh, Oh, hello, cow. What do you too? Ah, we were headed southeast past those weirdos. Okay. Hello, sheep. It's a very healthy place to start. It's a hell of a place to be. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Heh. Yay! Ow. Really? Free food is free food, you know? Whoops. That defeats the purpose. Ow. 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 Hey. Okay. Gives me some to eat and some to plant. And a creeper. Where are you? I saw you. Under me. Okay. Yike! Give me a minute. Okay, so I have nothing. I have nothing. Map, where are we? Oh! Okay. That's not what I want. Journey map. Do I even have that one? Ah, there is a journey map. So where am I? Well, did I find the village I was looking for? I think so, yeah. This. Don't know what that is. Chicken. Oh, okay. So let's loot this place and see what we can get, and it'll give us a temporary place to be. Very temporary. Hello. And I will probably get rid of that golem, but no need at the moment. Oh, kitty. Hey, there's enough snow that makes me nervous, you know? Like it's on, I can see the other land, so even if it was bad snow, like, yeah. Even if it's bad snow, then I can see. Are there things? I can't remember which snow is good snow, which snow is bad snow. I just remember that some of it is good and some is bad. So yeah, I can't remember which pattern is which. Do I have an outdated resource pack? Options, resource packs. Not installed. Okay, well, that's great. No, I said escape. Ooh. Done. I don't have resource packs installed, thank you. Leather boots. Well, yeah, at the moment, I don't have a cow. There was the one cow, but that was it. I'd like to get up here via a route that wouldn't get me dead. Maybe if I go back the way I came, I can probably come in from the other side. Yeesh. Yeesh. Get me part way. I shouldn't be scared of all snow. I mean, this is ridiculous if I am. Or that I am. Not if, that. Hey, dude. Even a wood shovel will be faster, so really, I'm doing this the stupid way. It's more that I don't know what's beneath it. I'm hoping I'll find leather boots in a box. That might be nice. And of course there's extra buildings. Get in here. And nothing. Well, start there for now. I mean, it's not the world's best place to sleep, but it'll do. Let's see, map. Kind of in the middle. And everybody's up top. That's sort of odd. Yeah, like everybody's higher up. Really kind of weird. Okay. That's where I started. Let's go up first, I guess. I have a reason to just get rid of this dirt anyway, so let's just do that. Ha! One for now, one for later. Saddle, hat. I'll take that. Put you on. One for later. Put that on. There. Better than a kick in the pants, right? No food, but that's okay. Hello? Right now. It's a better bed to sleep in than the other one anyways.
Hello.
Hey, Grief, good to see you. Yep, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. Very, very much. Thank you very, very much for saying hello. It helps to make my day. So basically, I'm squirreling around, starting slowly, making my way towards a world of, hopefully, will be a more of a forever-y type world. So it'll be based off of a TV show, maybe. See, I mean, who knows? I might get partway into the project and decide I'm gonna use this world for something else. Who knows? You know, that's one of the weird side effects of ADHD in my world is, or my brain, is that things aren't always consistent. Okay, now, where are we? We're at the end of the road. Okay, that's just a... What is that? The grove? Grove? No, that's just a tree. Okay. So then now that I've got that, let's go check out the rest. Back to where we started, and then down the hill for those two buildings, and then we get out of here, I guess. Yeah. Okay, well, one of those villages, you don't stay in very long. Probably should be, you know, stealing things, like grabbing other items. There's not much to grab around here. Guess I could grab ice. Always a pain to have. Whatever. We'll see. These. So check these two. Not much here. Can't do much with the cauldron. Where I started. Hello? Down further? Oh, it's gonna be one of those. Okay. Let's do this thing. Oh, I can't do that anymore. Ah. Don't know what I did with my wood, but I don't have it. Alright. Is Silk Touch shovel? Ugh. Not useful. I did. I should have known better. I was thinking through that going, is this the right one? And it's, yeah. Duh. I just blew that one. Smart. Yeah. Not winning awards here, I'll tell you that. If this was bingo, I'd be dead by now. First things first, let's get rid of these wood tools. Partly because it's problematic. Even more first things first than that. Uh-oh, whoops. Excuse me, sir. Nope, I'm sorry. Today I'm gonna steal your bed. Escape. Options. Video. Do we scale? We're gonna go to 4. Buy that, please? Thank you. Done. Done. Back. Okay. Stick. Let's start with those. Get myself some more trees. Because, yeah, because silly. No, but I don't have a lumberjack add-on, which is good. I want these. Seem to think. That and a shovel. Close enough for now. All right, let's get down from here. Overhangs? Overhangs. Great. Oh, fun. Nope, it's definitely a Java world. Definitely a Java world grief, but it's a mess. Behaving dumb. But I did pre-pick a seed that I saw. Oh, no, okay. Okay, I guess, villager, you're not going to be coming down from there in the same way I did. Let's see, 1, 2. That one. Now we'll pull out this one. I was, at one point, trying to make stair steps for everybody, but, you know, sometimes I guess it just doesn't happen, right? There. Close enough? Sure. 2. Oop, can I get in here? No. This one? There. Now I can get up and down. I thought about going bedrock, but not for this purpose, because this might be a longer term sort of place, and I'm not yet a bedrock preference person. There we are. This one. Oh, it's a bed. Great. What did I do? Any more? Oh! Okay. Map. Where are we? So there's technically more down below. Fun. Alright. I need to start going south. East and then south. So how do I... I have no idea how they get down there. Suppose this way? And we're not coming back up. This again. I don't know if I'm going to be coming back up. That's part of the reason I don't really want to destroy everything. There does not seem to be a set of stairs down here. So we're only running on normal because the intent of it will actually be a build world. So it's a survival build world kind of thing. So we're taking our time to get to where we want to go. Now I could have teleported. Where's the fun in that? I'll probably kick it up a notch to harder later, but I just don't want it to be destroying a lot of the builds as we get into the basic part of it. Yeah, I can't imagine you'd want to. That doesn't sound like a whole heck of a lot of fun there, Jay. Flights aren't bad. You know, missing your own home and bed is fine, but not the part about leaving family behind. That's not fun. That is never fun. It's not ideal, but it'll do. Iron? This. Oh, iron above. Yeah, that can stay there. Actually, how much of a chicken am I? It's a little too much of a chicken. Can I get... Not get blown up or shot up or anything. Try this and that, and this and that. That's better. It's like slow progress, but it's progress nonetheless. Is there houses? Yes, there's houses. Map, where am I? Kind of in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Is there housing down here? Think so? Doesn't seem like it. Not at the moment, no. Well then. Steal that. 2, 3, and 4. Come on. Oh, there it is. Oh. 10 months. Ooh. It's a little longer than I'd originally thought too. That sounds pretty rough, Jay. But I mean, communication isn't that bad. You know, it's not like they're forever and gone in the boonies. And I mean, it's also not like, excuse the old phrase, but it's not like they're in, you know, deepest, darkest Peru or something. So Finland's far, far, far better than that. And far more similar to what you guys may be familiar with at home than, you know, Peru or something would be. Make more mushrooms. No, don't eat raw food. Alright. I have a bed, I've got some stuff. Where do I want it? Do I want to? That's a safe. Let's see, that's a safer respawn point than the other one. Let's go with it. You could drive over and see. It's only a 43-hour drive. Well, you might need an amphibious car for that. I mean, yes, you could use the channel, but amphibious car would probably be useful too. Okay, so let's start heading south because there's not much to see. Apparently we can see eggs and stuff on this one. I did not know what I've got going on for some of these maps. I've got 2 map systems right now, and they're both showing me different things, but we want to get south. And I don't remember which system I put the waypoint in. So yeah, we'll figure that one out, I guess. Nope, cancel. Okay, so where is... That's spawn, I think. It's north, so we want to go south-ish. Oh boy. Well, one way or the other, gotta get out of here. And it's nighttime. Lovely. Going to be nighttime very, very soon. Oh, let's not get hurt. It's more of a, I'd rather get to where we're going sooner rather than later. Or more ads. Ooh. Let's not worry about that. I can deal with more of that bees and whatnot later. I want to get up so I can see where on earth the marker is. Do I want to be up? I'd rather be around the outside. Where is the marker? That's the one, okay. 500 doesn't feel that far away now. I mean, it's late at night, so it feels far, but it's not terribly far. At some point I'm going to want the other types of trees, but I don't think it's really worth it at this point. Nope. And that is more coal, right? Yeah. Trouble. One of the things I do miss about modded already is that you can have a sleeping bag where you can sleep away the night, but it won't affect your respawn point, because that would be smart.
Ads are starting. Time for a break,
Apologies
and
for the
Dylan will
ads.
continue the conversation after the ads are over. Thank you for your patience and stream support.
We know the drill. I'm just going to push through, so let's see what we can do here. We're not missing much in the ads, to be honest with you. We're almost at the top of the hour anyways. I started an hour late, so we're a little bit short, a lot short. Close enough? We got me close enough, yes. We got me bad grammar, too. Let's see. This one? I don't like that sound. Given the amount of... Eek! Yeah, I was going to say, given the amount of trouble that I will just leave those there. I don't need that much coal right now. I was going to say I'll stop at a stack. But, yeah, that would be a good reason to stop. Where is... Oh, southeast, southwest. How do we get there? Most life-saving efficient manner. Oh, phooey. I'm going to want... Okay. Not that. It's not edible. Go in here and catch the pieces we need for being able to make a lava farm, because that will be very, very useful along the way. Excuse me. Oh, my voice just went out. That's odd. Remember, we can't break those, right? So we need to save that stuff. Another couple of points. Let's not get too bold here. I think that will, excuse me, nearly do. What have we got? I can shoot at me? Probably. Probably. There. Let's pick up this one first. Two. Not bad, actually. I'm gonna use cobblestone. Oh, 9. Okay, that's worth smelting now, basically. Probably not while I'm standing right here. I thought I heard one drop under, but I'm not really sure. I want to go check. Then to turn in. Yeah, have a good one for sure. Okay. Let's get out of this cave. Out of here for now. And keep on trucking. What was I looking for? I wanted to do something. I can't remember what I was going to do. Oh, I know what I was doing. There we go. Show borders. There we go. Oop. Great. Yeah, so take care, Grief. Have a good evening and a good sleep. So Jay, what time is your flight? Local to you, I mean, as in like how late do you need to be up? Oh, there's another village, okay. External iron. Let's not miss that. Chippy. I don't remember if Fox told me about what he said in Max's stream about Chippy. I should have. I didn't pay as much attention as I should have. I want to go that way, don't I? Let's see. Map. Oh, witches. Well, nope, not going quite that way. Going south first then. South and then west. Oh, my stream says, hey, you're over. Well, tough. We won't go forever because, you know, nobody wants to be here forever. But I might, since the kids are sort of managing themselves, and I was late, I might go a little bit longer. Maybe like half hour, I guess. Six. I'm trying to replace. It's not going to succeed, so now it's going to complain at me. That's okay. Come on. Oh, I only have one of those. Okay. Come on. I'm using this up, so I apologize that you guys are getting stuck with that. 5:50 tomorrow morning. No sleep for you tonight. What time is it where you currently are? I mean, I could look, but a little lazy. Oops, I thought that was popping. And okay, it's not too bad, but yeah, you've got packing and stuff to do. That's not ideal, I suppose. Keep going south. I've got to go up, though. There's nowhere but up, right? Yes. Unless I go through the valley. Valley of the Shadow of Squid. I shall know nothing but ink, I suppose. No? Oh, and down. I made it. Yay. 1 and 2. Let's keep going. We still have to go up, but not nearly as badly as we would have otherwise. Let's see. Looking around here, I don't see any more easy surface iron, so let's rock it. Rock and whatever you want to call it. I was going to say roll, but we're not really rolling, we're wandering. I will be looking forward to setting world spawn elsewhere. But for now, let's see if we can get to... Oh! Closer to where I wanted to be. At least to a village. Then we can pick it up tomorrow. Maybe. Oh, hey, there's Ava. Wait a minute. Village. Oh, hey, that's the goal spot. Already? Really? Didn't think it'd be that far. Or not that far, that... No, that doesn't feel right. Yep, that is right. Okay. So it's closer than I thought. Guess that's good news. Which may mean the whole world may not feel as big. On the other maps, it looked like it was really far away. Alright. So then maybe tomorrow we can start the dig out. Or the layout for the dig out. That might make more sense. I just passed a tree that on my mini-map briefly looked like a zombie face. Interesting. Unique. Hello. Can we just, like, walk a little faster, please? Normally you walk faster in the water. That's kind of odd. Maybe it's waterlogged leather boots. That's the problem. What's in here? Can I steal? Okay, well, it's going to be a bed. Yeah, let's just leave it until I have reason not to. But this will be probably home. Which means it's very tempting to simply turn it into a nicer village. Definitely don't like this spot down here. Much of anything. Uh-oh. Did I leave a... Did. What's this? It's a hole. It's a hole! A whole lot of... Yeah, a whole lot of nothing. Alright. I don't know, maybe I'm spoiled by the fact that I had a speed boost. Ooh. Nice. A speed boost when I was playing modded, because just simply vanilla running feels stupid slow right now. Okay, could I please... Yeah, definitely gonna have to fix, quote-unquote, the village, because this whole not being able to get to where I want to go is not ideal. Whoops. Well, that's not what I wanted either. Oh. Up these. Oh, well, that's temporary bed. Not what we wanted. I can get through, and I can pick up. I can learn my lesson and pick up the iron on the way by. This. too much junk, don't I? Oh. Did I pick up the bed? Well, of course not. I apparently now have extra stuff. That's kind of interesting. Let's put food over there. Alt, what's that locked for? Let's unlock that. Crafting table over there. And pick up these iron, please. Thank you. Alright. Well, for a place to be, it's not half bad. I'd like an empty hand, please. Let's combine these. There, that'll get that out of my hand. Perfect. So I thought. This one. Hello? Okay. That goes over there. Can I get somewhere I can put down a bed? Wow, this is going to be one weird village to fix. But it appears to be home. Not ideal. Could be worse. There. It's gonna need some work. Gonna need a little bit of work. Ooh, hello, sir. Alright. I guess. I'm not used to churches looking like that. Huh. Alright. Sure. Yay. Sort. Fine. You know what? I'm gonna steal that. That's my house for now. Just because I said so. Right? Let's put crafting table down. Make it a bedside table. It's double wide. Don't need stairs. So yeah, I guess this is where we're staying for now. Alright. Nice neighbors. I don't need two of these on that end. Let's put one, hello, on the other end. Yeah, so I guess this is where I'm staying. Alright. So we found a part of home, I suppose. Good views. I didn't realize it was quite so high up. I mean, I did, but I didn't. Like, the terrain is a little lumpier than I was hoping for. But we are starting to see a good bit of the world we'll be working with and flattening down and making into a big space. So yeah, I think we're okay. I'm just going to try and run it a little bit off camera to just see how big a space we can get at the moment to work with. It looks like it should be... Oh, it looked flatter in the pictures, but it'll be an interesting project to try and chop down. So, I'm going to give that a shot and see where we can get. Now, in the meantime, yes, there's plenty of village to fix. Let's dump what we can, and then check out what the village has for resources around it. Don't need this or that in my inventory. That shovel's kind of useless. Egg for later, save the golden apple. That up there. Probably going to combine the picks. I don't need the spare boots. Oops, what else have I got in here? A ton of hay for now. So let's take the bread and leave the chicken. Dripstone, I don't need much right now. Feathers, I don't need this moment. Let's leave the bowl and the mushrooms. And I don't need 64 and 17 coal. Certainly not. Leave those for cooking later. Alright, I think that's close enough for now. Now, how do I mark for myself which house I took over? Yes? I don't know. We'll just heal, I suppose. Okay. Nothing in there. Nothing in here. You're across the street from him. As weird as that is. What is... Ouch. What is this house? Ah! Convenient. Okay. I mean, I could take over this one instead, but it's convenient enough. Is that just a hole in the ground? That's gonna be trouble? Yeah, it's gonna be trouble. Let's see what happens if I just chop it up. Oh. Okay. A little more trouble than I thought. Yeah, I thought it was a convenient way to get down, but it's not. Well, let's jump down and bring this stuff back up. Is there any reason to get down here? Maybe? Particularly? For now, we don't need it. What am I doing? I'm just creating a cave that's going to be a problem. Silly. Okay. So there's nothing more I can see down there that I need. Okay, well, I guess my house is up here somewhere. Okay, map. This one? Guess I don't really need any of that stuff. All right, so we found that end. Not much of use there. That. Hello, buddy. Oh, buddy, oh, buddy. Okay, that's my house. Cows. You've got nowhere to live. I'm really gonna have to mess with that tree pretty quick. What's up here? Bed? Okay, nothing. More hay bales. Yay! More cow. Should probably grab you at some point. More bed. Okay. This is a very unlootable village. That's kind of disappointing. I mean, I got a library. That's nice. Actually, maybe I could take over that one instead. Because it's just different enough. Not much room for doing anything, though. Okay. I checked that one. What about this one? Oh, right. I said there's nothing in there. Okay. Not much. Map. I think I've seen the whole place. Maybe. Don't know if I've seen one way out this way. It's down the hill. Gotta get down to the farms anyhow. It's a matter of how do I want to do this. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna jump, then fix it from below. I could at least get down here. Oh, I've seen that one, I think. That's where I started. Which means is the other side I haven't seen then? Yeah, it's the other side I haven't seen. Okay, so I've got a lot of fixing in there to do. Map. Go west. Over, around, and through. It's very much like a Sesame Street episode. Oops. Miscalculated. This one. Yeah, definitely miscalculated. I'm just making this worse, aren't I? Yep. Okay. Go west. Gotta stop and steal these bales. Why? Because it's a driven need, I suppose. Now that one can theoretically get down to the farm, I wonder if I'm going to find that we've got another farmer. cows. I haven't been out here. You can tell. There's hay bales. That's how we know I haven't been out here. This one is a bed. Okay. There's an awful lot of beds and not a single chest other than the beginning one. Plenty of horses, so I can get a horse fairly quick. That's nice. Glad I got a saddle. So jumping back up. House out this side might be ideal, so I do like that one up top. But that said, we need to work on this zone out here. That's going to be our big build. Big build! Now, as much as I would love to... Whoops, maybe it's sleep. As much as I would love to have... what's the word? If I can remember what I was going to say, I'll let you know. Sir? I'm sorry, this is mine now. Go. As much as I would love to figure out the whole 1,000 blocks and then go digging in the center, that's not a project for today. So let's see, do I have chunk base available still? This one? This one, well, not chunk base, but yeah. So then I have to figure out the rough center of this whole zone, which I think is ballparking here-ish, which seems to be about 1250, 1260 by 0. So I can deal with that, which is a good bit from where I am. So that should be the center, which means I have to go digging to get there. So there'll be a little bit of doing basic Minecraft stuff before I can figure that one out. Okay, so let's make a... Oops. I'm going to make a marker. No, I want a new waypoint. Oh, that's the wrong system. This one. I've got 2 systems in this one. It's not working so far. Okay, center? Question mark. And we want a color that's much brighter than that. We also want it to be easier to mark, maybe this one? Then we'll pick a color. How about something nice and, I don't know, bright. Let's go pink, maybe? And then make it just brighter. Pink. There we go. Obnoxious pink. Submit. Alright, and then we're going to call it that. And distance was X being about 0. And Z being about 1250. It's interesting that the Y changed to 74 by default, so that's kind of a neat feature that whoever built this has. That's not horribly bad from town. But if that's the center... Yeah. It's waypoints. Default, up, down. Why am I not showing the waypoints? Full waypoint menu. Oh! Oh! Okay. But which waypoint system have I been using? Oh! Okay, I was using that one. So it's not that far from town, but it's also not that far from... Anyway, so this zone is a lot smaller than I thought it was. That's not good. But it's still one of the bigger ones in the region. But the thing is, if we have a lot of ocean and ice and stuff nearby, that's not great for what I was trying to do. I have to think about that. I have to think about it. It's a lovely world, but not ideal. Let's not highlight stuff anymore. Biomes? Let's not highlight anything. Yeah, so this could be kind of ugly. Okay, well, I have to think about that. We may be starting over tomorrow. was using chunk base, and I thought it was pretty big, but now that I'm looking at it, it's not really. So let's turn off everything except the biomes and see what we can find. I'll leave the villages on. And see what we can find that might work. Is there anything in this world? Right? Now that I know that things feel smaller than I had originally anticipated they were, then we might have a problem with this world. Yeah, that spot. Too oceany. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, it's always fun to try new worlds, but that stinks. That's not going to work for what I wanted after all. We are right in almost the center of your... Oh. So we are right in almost the center of your screen. And that's not going to be big enough. Now this one better. A lot of... what do you call it? A lot of rivers and stuff, but it's still fairly surrounded by water, and I have to do some math on it now to see if that's any better. Okay, would you stop with this? I get the biome thing. Come on. So this zone almost looks circular in itself as well, but I don't know if it's big enough because we've got 4672 ish on the bottom to, ignoring the snow, 1472. So that's about 3,000 blocks. Diameter. Not great now that I actually get a better look at it, you know? Well. Huh. Never thought I'd have a problem like that. Just because I'm usually building small. Let's turn off everything. Markers. None. Huh, okay. Spawn point. That's the mushroom fields we were looking at. Spawn point's over here. So that's mushroom fields I was looking at. We're down. Sure where we are either, but it's not relevant. This is Cherry Groves. Is it 14? Oh shoot, I can't remember what the other one was. Yeah, this section. So 4,000 and yeah. Maybe, yeah, about 4,500, 4,600 to 1,300. So somewhere in the middle of that, about 27. Let me find it anyways. 3,000-ish by about negative 1,800. Okay, so 3,700-ish by about 1,800. It's north. I don't know where I am. Oh, this sort of semicircular zone here. So this line on the right is 0. Then on the left, if I'm going sort of a rough circle, is about there. So we're looking at about 3,700. Not quite what I was hoping for. Yeah, I mean, I could also go for a perfect flat, but then that doesn't necessarily make the world realistic, right? Can't win them all. This one, very hilly. Okay, let's try and turn on the stuffs and see what we get. Oi. Don't think I need all of that. Let's turn off the ruins. I have no interest in strongholds. Really hoping there's no swamp huts. Okay, so move that chunk somewhat center screen. Still a lot of portals and digging out and whatever. It's big, but I don't see much for villages. That one's not bad. What's the biome around it? Sparse jungle? Never lived in a jungle. Forest. There's an awful lot of digging as well. I'm thinking I'm biting off more than I can chew. I think I'm biting off more than I can chew. Let's see. That was 0, and then I said, what, 3,700? What's this island thing here? It's kind of the middle, sort of. Which actually might be a good spot to put the principal office. So, somewhat of a circle through there. And either this zone here or over there could be the center. What's this? This is... plains, forest. Okay, let's start in the middle of the plains and just see what it looks like. 1643 to 2922. Well, let's do the thing I said I'd never do. Okay, village. Do I have teleporting on? Oops. Advanced options. Didn't say that. Close. Ah, wrong one. Server. Client. Okay, I don't think I have anything that says I can't. Yeah, okay, I can do that. So what did I want? Alt tab. I'm going to be that person. Let's hope I end up at a decent spot that I can survive. Ow! Hey! Well, that was less than optimal. Where is the death point? So this one. $65. Why did I don't know. I don't know. This one, that one. Let's put these on. Oh, I brought my iron with me. Whoops. That was stupid. Bed. Tools. I think that's everything. Bed. I guess something did go over the edge there because... oh, no, there it is. Okay, I don't have creative flight on here. Nor free cam at the moment. Let's map. See what we got. That's a lot of tree clearing. All right. That's one map. What about the other one? Where am I? Find me. Well... I don't see any villages there. That's a problem. Okay, so if I did do that, or down here, I think. Let's turn off the amethyst markers. That's annoying. The village over here. There's a village over there. What's this? Cherry groves. That's a long way. Yeah, ouch. Ouch for sure. Well, I guess I might as well see what the villages look like. Why not? Whichever one looks... Actually, I'm going to have to clean them both out anyways. Whichever one looks more reasonable. Maybe this one might be more reasonable. It's in the plains. And then... Yeah, with it, savannah nearby. Okay. And there's a savannah village. But that way I can actually at least do a run out to sort of the zone I was standing in. Oh, there's another savannah village. Can I just... Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so there's 4 villages within a passably reasonable distance that I can swallow up. Let's see, what's this one? Teleport. And let's figure out what's over there. And see if we can maybe not die quite so quickly. Maybe. Try again. And let's not end up in a hill. Right? Maybe? Nope. That's in a hill. That's... Yeah, I'm gonna be dead. Stupid thing. I'm at 65. The village is higher, isn't it? Oops. In a wall. Well, hey, I had a bed. What's worth? But all my stuff is in there. Dang it. Ugh. Okay, map. Let's go. Let's not go to the death point. Teleport there. Thank you. Alright. All my stuff squirted out the top. That's interesting. Hello, short stuff. At least I have the gold. What do we got here? You know, I don't think I lost anything. So I'm not going to worry about this. Let's see, what about this? Where's my death point? Not that one. I have all death points? Death points. 2. So let's just disable them. They're there, but then... Alright. So, let's just set a bed. Set a respawn point. There. Map. And I had wanted to... Oh, well that's going to be fun and a half. Okay. But at least it's better than where I was. Sort of. Didn't I... Come on, game. Why am I not finding where I just was? Map. Java. Okay. So I'm in a village. Not that far from where I wanted to be. I think this one looks bigger by a serious margin compared to the other zone. The other zone looked like it was really close to the village. We didn't get very far. This one looks a little farther away. Let's see, I'm standing at, say, 2180, more or less. 2180. Yeah, so we've got there, and this one was approximately 2180, so I was going to say 1500 blocks, but that's not right. 900? Yeah. That's a little better, I think. I think that was a little better. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, that's definitely more than this. Okay. So, yeah. This will be probably another village spot to check out. But it looks like we've got some more space to build according to the other map before we actually get to hitting the oceans. So I can actually get a fairly large circle built in here. This is gonna be weird. Regardless of what happens, this is gonna be weird. Okay, well, we're past the top of the hour. Let's head on out for today. And I'll see what my kids are up to and decide whether I'm sticking with this seed or if I'm going with something else. Because I honestly thought I was doing a little better. But let's save this one for now. Set the respawn, didn't I? Yeah. And we'll just log her out from here. That looks cool. Excuse me. That looks pretty cool. I can find the dripstone. Yeah. But somebody's... Oh, there's a pick over somewhere. Is it? Oh, I see what's going on. It's underground. Ha 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 ha. Okay, well, I might have to find that at some point. There we go. I guess it popped through the land. Okay, so let's stand up in here. And look. Oh, maybe not look that way, maybe? Oh, another church. Great. So, I mean, it's a well-appointed village in both cases. Oh, no, not that way. East. Almost perfectly east. Okay. East. That way. What can I find? Where can I stand? More or less. More or less. Alright, so we've got that as our view if we go with this village. I need to chop down the mountain that's in the way and do a lot more work. Because this is where I want to be, here. And I'm over there. But this is where I want to really, really work. So if I can just get a path to go through to start with, if I like that one. So I think we're going to call it and see where we're at. Yeah. I'm not sure I'm entirely happy with it, but it's better. So I want to say thanks to everybody who came by today, and thank you for spending your time. I'm looking for someone to raid today. Let's go with... Ooh. Mickey's up. Who else have we got? Oh, sorry. Who else have we got? Shadow's up. Let me see what they're up to at the moment. Sometimes I like what they're working on, sometimes I don't. I'm just seeing whether or not they'll be... Oh, they're actually playing Bedrock Hardcore. Okay, sounds good. So they've been up for about 15 minutes. So we're going to head on over to Springer Shadow. Haven't been there in a coon's... Oh, nope, scratch. Scratch. We're not going over there because they have a tag that says 18 over, which is a little sketch for us. I think they just want to be an adult stream. What have we got? Yeah, so really, I guess we're going to look at it and probably go back to Gutty today. It's One Shot Season 9, Day 5 on the One Shot server, and they've been up for about an hour and 40 minutes. So we're going to do that. Thanks everybody for coming through. Want to say I appreciate you squirreling along with me. There'll be more squirreling tomorrow. We need to figure out where I'm going to be and which world I'm going to stay on. But we really want to get moving on at least making some sort of progress or stay with something, because I'm just feeling very listless and need to have a project, a goal, an aim, and don't feel like I have one right now. So we're going to start that raid over to Gutty. Hang on to your hats or whatever else you want to hang on to.
Mischief managed.
So thank you very much, Jay, for coming through today. Also to anybody else who've been hanging out, to Gary and to Mama Bear for hanging out as well, and Fantastic Sherlock Fox. And if there was anyone I missed or you were lurking, I appreciate every single one of you. Hopefully we'll be a little bit less squirrely to be closer to on time tomorrow, but Delenn is Delenn, so I'm going to have to change that on the description page and just be like, yeah, here's the target. Anyway, we had a good conversation from everybody. We had some really good stuff going on in Words on Stream today. If you're the sort that likes raid phrases, it's there on screen for you. And we'll be back tomorrow. Have yourselves a wonderful day. I shall see you then. Bye-bye for now.
Transfer complete.